Oh hey gang, another video. It's getting cold here in Australia. We're in the southern hemisphere of course, so it's coming into our winter, and I just wanted to make a video while it's wet outside on my skateboarding everyday carry. So this is it. So I might be like a lot of other skaters that have a staple of things that they take with them when they go out on skates. I'm very much like that. I have like a list of things, and if I don't have them, it can throw off my whole vibe. Say like my headphones or something like that might throw off my whole skate. So I just wanted to show you some of the stuff that I carry around when I go on these skates. First off, the trusty skateboard, of course. This is my wide boy heroin board that I've been riding for maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks. I'll always take a board, of course, but sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I might take another board just to change it up. This one's slightly smaller. So sometimes I'll take another board if I feel like one of my boards is maybe on the edge, or if there's something that I think I'll be able to do on a different size board. The other thing I always take out when I go for a skate, helmet. Now, I know it's a bit divisive. Some people aren't really into the whole helmet thing. I had a severe traumatic brain injury about 6 years ago, and I had to have like 2 brain surgeries and had to learn to walk and talk again, and it was a whole schmozzle. So when I'm out there doing something I think maybe a little bit dangerous or something, I'll definitely wear my helmet. I mean, I wear it most of the time anyway. Every now and again, depending on what I'm doing, I might take it off, say if I'm warming up, but you never know. So yeah, helmets, they save lives. As I mentioned earlier, I always take some headphones with me. Sometimes I don't take headphones because I just like to hear the sound, but the trick is that I wear one headphone in and I don't have the other one in, and that's mostly just so I can hear everything happening around me in the skate park, you know, if someone's close to me. But I like to have something there just like lightly in the background just going, so I can sort of, it gives me energy. Next one on the list is the classic skate tools, Allen key and the T-tool. These things come in like a billion different versions. I just get whatever they've got. I'm not picky, I don't mind. I don't need anything else but this, but I have gone out, particularly on slappy sessions, where I've made my truck, where I've bonked it up against sort of the curb so many times that the trucks become a little bit loose. And so these are always handy to take out, because it's a bummer when you get to the skate park and then realize, oh man, one of my wheels are blown out, or I need to take the trucks apart. Lifesavers. Next thing on the list is this little pouch. This is my SD card pouch. It's where I keep all of my SD cards for my cameras and stuff. I've had moments where I've gone out skating and maybe an SD card has just failed, and it could be because of the heat, could be because of the adapter, could be because of the camera. You just never know, so I always take a few spares with me just in case. The next one on the list is probably one of the bigger ones. It's the camera, of course. I always take a camera and a little tripod. Sometimes it's this little guy, sometimes I take the big tripod that I'm filming this on now, but I always take a camera out with me. I always make sure it's, you know, got like a hard case or something, or I'd put it somewhere in the skate park where it's not going to get destroyed. I've seen some horror stories of that, and I've destroyed some cameras myself. So if you can, try and protect it as much as possible. But like I said, whether it's the rain or the heat, sometimes cameras just decide to not work. So it can be a bit hard when you're skating. You might be really in the flow of a trick, and then all of a sudden you realize your camera stopped working or something's gone wrong. So it can be a pain in the butt. So sometimes I go out skating and I won't take the camera. I'm just going to go work on tricks. And then other times when I'm trying to make a video or something fun, I'll take the camera with me. Sometimes when I go out skating, I'll also take a couple different lens choices, and that's just because sometimes it's hard to film what you want to film, and you know, with a long lens like this one or a fisheye like this, it just helps sort of you have more options to do more things. And I think that's fun. You can change up old spots and whatnot and make them look new by changing out what lenses you're using. 45 to 200 and an 8mm fisheye. They're sort of the go-tos for me. This one can sometimes make or break the session. You might get out there and think, this is the best spot ever. And then you go to get on it, it might be a cool ledge or something, and it's dry. Sticky as all get out. So I'll always have wax. I'll always have it in like, you know, a busted up Glad bag like this or something, just so you don't get wax all through your bag and stuff, or whatever you're carrying it in. But yeah, always remember some wax. I see a lot of brands that are spruiking like the best wax in the world, but I've been skating for like 15 years. I just grab the cheapest candles at the $2 store or the reject shop. They're always fine. You don't need anything crazy. I've used tea light candles growing up because my mum always had tea light candles. So there's not really any smoothest or greatest you know, wax out there. Just use whatever you have. And last but not least, one of the most important, if not the most important, Water. Water, water, water. You need as much of it as you can possibly get, particularly when you're out there doing sports. Skateboarding is no exception. It's taxing. It's super taxing on your body. And so I always make sure I have a big thing of water with me. I keep it in the thermos just because it stays cold on the concrete at the skate parks because they're always so hot. But yeah, you always need water. So that's it for this video. That's my everyday carry for when I go skateboarding. It's nothing too wild. You know, the only other things that I might throw in my camera bag is maybe some bushings or something like that, or an extra wheel nut, because you never know, something could go wrong. But that's about it really. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like I said, it's getting cold down here, and you know, it's hard to go skateboarding at the moment, but I'll still be out there skateboarding. You know I will. Nothing will change. But yeah, I had fun making the video. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, remember to subscribe, like the video. It all helps. You can go to sidewalkhooligans.com and pick up some merchandise that helps me make these videos. It'd be greatly appreciated. So anyway, guys, have fun. Go skate.